Hello, this is Elijah Peters. This is assignment 4 for the Java programming class. This is the assignment, personal info, the input project. So let's just get into it. So first, the package is just like the last assignments under the class test. I'll name it the same. So I did the optional, the input part of it. So first it's just importing the scanner so you can input your own information. And then the class is called personal info. This is public, so this is just the string, just to print out thanks to the console. So scanner, this is just basically verifying the scanner, so it's in the system, so input specifically. And then moving past that, so first, for the name, this is for the name, this is just establishing that string. The string is going to be your name, so just creating the variable for your name, creating the integer variable for your age, creating the double variable for your height in meters, then creating the character for your last name initial, and then the Boolean variable for are you a student, which is going to be true or false because it's a Boolean variable. So first off, the first page in the terminal that'll show up is to enter your personal information. It'll print out enter personal information. Then it'll print out name. Then it'll print out so name equals, and then you input your name in the next line. So after this point in the console, it'll say name, and then you input your name. And then it'll print out the age below that, and then you enter your age, input your age into the terminal, or the console, sorry. And then it'll print height in meters, and you input out your just your height in meters in the console, and then it says a last initial, and you input your last initial in the console, and then the last question is for the first page is are you a student, true or false, and then you input true or false for the Boolean variable. Then after that, it will print out your personal information, your personal information, your name, which the name you inputted in, then the age you inputted in, and the height, the input that you put in for height in meters, last initial, the character that you put in for your last initial, and then are you a student? If you put true or false, it will put in that for the student section. And then this is just the age goes plus it adds 1 for the second. So the first page is inputting your information. The second would be your updated information over time. So this just basically means +1 in age when it comes out for your updated information. And then height in meters, I'm guessing if you're an adult for this specific one, yeah. If I basically went if you're over 18, so you're not really growing at all, much more or anything. So it would be 0 if you're not growing anything for the next year. So, and then it'll print out in the system update information, then print out age, your age, that would be whatever you put in the console +1, and then you would have the height, and then height in meters plus whatever you put for the height in whatever the system is set at for how much you get height in meters for a year. Then this is just the line that interprets meters to centimeters. So it takes your height in meters, times it by 100, so you get the centimeters of your height. And that comes out in the update information. And then this is just the further details. So this just says at the end, it says your age after the increment, which is your age +1. And then it would be the height in centimeters, which it would print out your final height if you grew anything in that past year or it changed in any way. I don't know, maybe it went backwards. And then it would print out your student status, which are you a student, yes or no. And then the last line means just to close the input, so you can't input anything else. And if you just run it, just do an example, just do John, age 19, height in meters 1.85, sure. Last initial P, or is he a student? Yes, or true. Oops, true. And this just updates your information after. So he would be 20 in a year, and then he would just be at the same height, 185 centimeters, which is just 1.85 meters. And is he a student? We press true, so it would be yes. And that's for this assignment. Yeah, bye.